that you love, please visit me online at nikkiklugdesign.com or call me at 619-948-7173.
AM 1170, The Answer.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You're listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on AM 1170, The Answer. My name is Kyle Whissel, your host with Whissel Realty. Before the break, we were talking with both Travis Sailing, Team Home Loans, and Scott Sillari over at Viral Marketing. If you want to get connected with these guys, I'd love to make that introduction. Call or text us 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355, or visit the website whisselwednesdays.com. So I'm a little bit scared now. I don't exactly know what we're getting into.
I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack.
I do kind of feel alone on an island right now.
That was perfect.
And so, Travis, why don't you introduce what we're about to get into here on the show?
Well, I was thinking about what we could do for today's show, and I decided, everyone knows you as the top real estate guy here in town, and you're really well versed on that. But what about the man behind the mic? Let's ask you some questions here. So I went on, I got some lined paper, and I printed out some questions. So I'm just gonna pepper you with questions.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in on this.
Yeah, you're in on this?
Yeah, I'm in on this.
Right on. So we'll go back and forth, and we'll just ask him a ton of questions. So you ready?
Bring it.
All right, man. Here we go. What are some things that scare you?
Penguins and windmills.
Okay.
I don't even know. How did you propose to your wife?
Skydiving.
Were you more scared about the proposal or jumping out of the airplane?
Proposal, 100%.
If you could go back in history, who would you like to meet?
Back in history, Edison.
Okay.
Have you ever thought of adopting?
Yes, and that is something that's on the table for us in the future.
What were you like in high school?
I was a nerd.
No, not now. I said, what were you in high school?
I was very nerdy.
All right.
But that nerdiness paid for college, so it's okay.
How'd you get into real estate?
Family business. So Pops was in the business since the 70s, came in, learned from him, and then branched out on my own.
Do you have a favorite number? Any particular reason why you like that number?
7 is a lucky number, and it's such a lucky number that I decided, because sometimes I can be forgetful, I waited until 777 to ask what is now my wife to be my girlfriend, just so I'd have an easy anniversary date that I couldn't forget.
My parents were married on 8/8/88.
Yeah.
Same reason.
Who do you admire?
Elon Musk is my current idol because the guy is just paving the way for the future of the world. And I love people that take chances and try to change the way things have always been done.
What's the strangest thing you've ever done?
These are hard for rapid fire.
Yeah.
The strangest.
You want to come back to that one?
Yeah, that takes too long.
All right.
Pass.
All right. What embarrasses you?
What embarrasses me? Flatulence.
Okay.
Who are some people you'd like to meet someday, or someone?
Elon Musk is definitely at the top of the list. And then, if Travis is ever up for it when he's hanging out with his buddy Trump, I'd love to be there with Travis.
Oh, God. Let's see.
If someone asked you to give them a random piece of advice, what would you say?
Best advice is never go to... Oh, no, this is my favorite advice. Every time you wake up in the morning, you have to kiss your significant other before you check your phone. Because if your phone becomes more important than your significant other, I think that's sad.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
I like that too.
What's the first thing you notice about people?
Their face.
By the way, I'll take that last one as a new marriage tip. I appreciate that, Kyle. Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. All right, what else you got, guys? It's not going to make me think too much.
If you're going to write a book, what would you call it and what would it be about?
So here's a funny fact. I've never read an adult book in my entire life. I used to be able to say I've never read a book in my entire life, but now I get these 4-page books for my daughter. So I've officially read a book now. But I could probably write a book, and if I were writing a book, I think the most interesting books are autobiographies, where you can really learn about people, what makes them tick, and, where they've been in their life. And I've had a pretty crazy life, so I think it'd be cool to share some of the highs and lows and how to, prosper and rise from the ashes like a phoenix.
Well, let's do that right now. And why don't you tell everyone what's the biggest lie you ever told?
I didn't inhale.
That's all right. It's legal now.
Yeah, now it's legal,
you're good.
so it's okay. You can talk about it.
Yeah. Now, to be clear, all because you don't read books, you still listen to them.
I do listen
to a ton of
to
audiobooks, right?
Yes, I've listened to many audiobooks, but I've never read an adult book in my entire life.
And now why is that again?
Because I have this scary photographic memory, and every word I read in a book makes me think of like 100 other things. So reading one page is like reading 100 pages to me.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
That's super confused.
Yeah,
it's a trip. Yeah, I just get a headache trying to read.
How many emails do you think you get each week, roughly?
Probably 1,500, 2,000. I know I do about 10,000 texts a month.
If someone were to make a movie about your life, who would you hope would play you?
Let's see now. That's another.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Yeah, there you go. That would work.
What accomplishment are you most proud of?
Accomplishment I'm most proud of is taking the torch from my dad and running with it, because he was a very successful realtor, and carrying on that family success is really cool.
Well, now you're the number one real estate team in all of
San Diego,
Southern California, maybe.
The Wall Street Journal drops the new numbers on Friday this week. Yeah, so we shall see where the numbers come back at.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for you.
Yeah, so we were number 1 in the county last year and number 6 in the state of California.
Right,
so we shall see what happens this year.
Yeah.
Well, so we'll find out on Friday. Check out our Facebook, Whissel Realty. We'll post about it for sure.
What's one of the scariest things you've ever done?
One of the scariest things, I jumped off the stratosphere. That was pretty scary, but that was fun at the same time.
Is that like a bungee?
It's a accelerated free fall, I believe they call it. So you have like a cable
wire
on your back. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I'd hate that.
It's scary but fun at the same time. I love that kind of stuff.
What's the best prank you ever pulled off?
Oh, there was a guy who worked at our office who was a rather large fellow, weighing in at about 420 pounds. Oh. And our office in North Park is a 6th floor office, which, of course, there's an elevator for 6 floors. But it was April Fool's, which happens to be one of my favorite holidays of the entire year. And the office was pretty happy this year that it fell on a weekend. But yeah, this large fellow came back from lunch, and we had everybody in the entire building in on the prank that the elevators were broken. There's a security guard that works the bank downstairs. They were in on it. We held all the elevators up on the 6th floor so they wouldn't go down and pick him up. And he sat there and hit the buttons like 20 times. He's like, oh, you guys are just messing with me. And he just waited and waited and waited for the elevators to show up, and they never showed up. And got to take 6 flights of stairs, which was rather entertaining, and we got to record all of the profanities the entire way up the 6 flights of stairs. It was pretty epic. We love you, Con.
That's awesome.
Nothing. All out of love.
All out of love. I mean,
right, let's hit a
if
button.
anybody knows me, that's how I show my love. I give people a hard time. Sometimes people don't like when I give them such a hard time and I withhold milkshakes from them. Then you learn when you're going too far at giving somebody a hard time.
I play for keeps.
Yeah, you play for keeps, baby.
Yes.
Hey, it's good parenting skills.
Right.
All right, we only got a few minutes left, so let's hit him with a few more. What did you do on your 16th birthday?
I have no idea.
All right.
But now all my birthdays, I basically act like a 16-year-old. So we've done fun stuff like laser tag, trampoline parks. We went curling for my birthday this last year.
Curling?
On ice, with the broom.
Where'd you do that, in La Jolla?
In Carlsbad.
Carlsbad.
That was epic. It was really fun.
That sounds lovely.
Especially with a few cocktails beforehand.
If you could do anything or wish for anything to come true, what would you wish for?
I would... Oh, man. That's such a tough one. That's a good one to end on, though.
3 more wishes.
Right? That's the smart thing.
Unlimited wishes. Why do 3?
Yeah, what would I wish for? I mean, my biggest thing in life is just raising a happy, healthy family and raising a lot of leaders, within the company, which has been a huge thing. We've had a lot of people that be a part of Whissel Realty and they grow and start their own companies and flourish. I love that. That's huge to me. I love seeing people grow around me. So growth it's an addiction to me. I love growth in my personal life and my family life and my business life. I can't help it. I'm addicted to growth. So there you go. You got 10 minutes learning the ins and outs of who Kyle Whissel is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Again, if you want to connect with any of the guests we've had on the show today, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. And if you want to come to our barbecue this weekend, WhisselRealtyEvents.com. Thanks so much for listening.